50.3 years, that is how long an Indian engineer who files for a green card today will wait for an EB-2 visa number. It is not a worst case. It is the median, derived from one line on one page of the June 2026 Visa Bulletin and two numbers USCIS publishes every quarter. This is the math, not opinion, not fear, just division. The number lives on page 2 of the June 2026 Visa Bulletin published by the U.S. Department of State on May 13th. EB-2 India final action date, September 1st, 2013. That is the priority date USCIS is currently adjudicating. A petition filed today gets a priority date today. The gap between today and September 1st, 2013 is 12 years and 9 months. That is the already waiting portion of the queue. We will now compute the rest. The number is going backward this month by 10 months. That detail will matter later. We need three numbers. The first is the queue, the second is the annual issuance, the third is the priority date movement rate. With those three, the weight is arithmetic. Number one, the queue. Per the public USCIS pending inventory data and the Cato Institute's 2025 backlog analysis, the EB-2 India principal queue stands at approximately 880,000 approved I-140 petitions. That number has grown from 217,000 in 2018, an average of roughly 110,000 additions per year for 7 straight years. Each principal applicant brings approximately 0.9 derivatives. That is the historical USCIS ratio for employment-based green cards, which produces a multiplier of 1.9 visa numbers consumed per principal. 880,000 times 1.9 equals 1,672,000 visa numbers, 1.67 million visa numbers needed to clear only the existing queue before a new filing today gets even one. Number two, annual issuance. The Immigration and Nationality Act, Section 202, Paragraph A, Subsection 2, caps any single country at 7% of the worldwide employment-based total. The worldwide EB total is 140,000 visas per year. The EB-2 category receives 28.6% of that, about 40,040 visas per year for EB-2 worldwide. 7% of 40,040 equals 2,803. That is India's strict statutory share of EB-2 visa numbers per year, with horizontal spillover, unused visas falling from underused countries and categories per section, 202 paragraph A subsection 5. India's effective issuance has averaged closer to 15,000 per year over the past 3 fiscal years, but that spillover is narrowing, which is why the June bulletin retrogressed. So the worst case math is simple. 1.67 million divided by 2,803 equals 596 years. 596 years to clear the existing queue if Congress and USCIS held strictly to the statutory minimum with zero spillover. That is the floor. The realistic math is different because Congress does not strictly enforce the statutory minimum. See, spillover happens. We use observed priority date movement instead. Number three, the priority date movement rate. Over the past 12 months, the EB-2 India final action date advanced from approximately May 2013 to September 1st, 2013. That is about 90 days of net forward movement in 365 calendar days, 90 days of forward movement per calendar year. A new filing today has a priority date of today. To reach that date, the queue must move 12.7 years forward, which equals approximately 152 months. At 90 days per year, 12.7 years of distance takes 51.5 years, roughly 50 years. This estimate is itself optimistic. New I-140 approvals are running between 40 and 65,000 per year for India EB-2. Issuance is running at 15,000. The queue is growing by 25 to 50,000 principals per year, net. If that growth continues, the observed movement rate slows further and 50 years becomes 70. A petition filed today at age 30, green card available at age 80. The median engineering career runs to about age 65. The visa arrives 15 years after retirement. For a child born the year of filing, the Child Status Protection Act freezes age only during the time I-140 is pending, typically 6 to 18 months. After that, the age clock resumes. By the time the parent's priority date is current, the child is in their 40s or 50s. They aged out at 21. CSPA does not save them. This is not a long wait. This is never. If you are EB-2 India and filed within the last 5 years, the math says do not plan around this queue. The queue does not move at the speed of your career. There are 3 doors. Each one is arithmetic, not advice. Door 1, EB-3 downgrade, when EB-3 India runs ahead of EB-2 India. Coming in, video 2 of this channel, door 2, cross-chargeability through a non-Indian, non-Chinese spouse. EB-2, rest of world is current, saves all 50 years, where applicable. Video 5. Door 3, O1 or EB-1A, for those who can document extraordinary ability. Estimated savings, 38 to 46 years. Video 11 and 14. These are not recommendations. They are quantified options. The next Visa Bulletin drops June 13th. We will run the numbers again. Subscribe. Real numbers, real weight. USCIS data only.